Maayong adlaw sa tanan. Good day, everyone. Okay, today we will be answering some examples in finding the area of a region between curves. Okay, kana namo nag-request no nga maghatag ako example about this certain topic sa calculus. So, this is it. Naghatag ko sa ila. Okay? So, before we can um, obtain or compute for the area of these two curves bounded by these graphs. Okay. Ato siyang i-consider kung unsa kaya idea nga pwede nato siya gamiton pag-answer nato ani. Okay? So, here we need to consider two functions f and g that are continuous on the closed interval AB. So, suppose natay duha ka function nga f of g. So, kung ato siyang i-graph, okay, so this is your f. This is the graph of f. Then, si g dayon katong naa dito sa kuan. So, in this particular figure, si f nasa ibabaw, then si g nasa ubos. Okay? Between the lines x is equal to a, then x is equal to b. So, bounded siya. So, kani siya nga akong gi-shaded din, yung part is what we call the area between two curves. Area nilang duwa. Okay? Kuha na to. So, as you observe natin, gibuhat diri, gikat, rectangular representation. No, kani. Straight mo na itong nag-represent lang ni siya sa alin. Okay? Now, to find the area here, getting bounded between these graphs, okay, let us consider this. If f and g are continuous on the closed interval AB, and g of x is less than or equal to f of x, for all x in the closed interval AB, then the area of the region bounded by the graphs of f and g and the vertical lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b is given by a is equal to the definite integral of f of x minus g of x, d of x from a to b. Subot pa sabot, para daw makuha nato ning area din okay? Ato siyang i-apply ani. So, i-determine nato si f of x. Si f of x is the upper the graph. Then, si g of x mo ang lower the graph. Okay? From this line, nga x is equal to a, then x is equal to b. Okay? Subot pa sabot, kailangan, if we will be answering, no, in finding the area, we need to first sketch the graph para ma-determine nato which between those two graphs will be our f of x and then our g of x. Okay? So, kailangan may bawaan na to. Kinsa kay f of x or g of x sa ilaha duha. Right? So, let's apply that to our first example. Find the area of the region bounded by the graphs of y is equal to x squared plus 1, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, and y is equal to 0. So, as I have said a while ago, na dapat ato sa yung i-sketch ang graph para ma-determine nato. Okay, so determine nato yung possible values there. You have the solution. Okay, suppose this is the graph. This would be x. This would be your y. Okay, this is your point 0, the point of the intersection. Okay, now, for y is equal to x squared plus 1, we need to graph that one. So, y, okay. Kabalo naman ta class from x is equal to 1 to x is equal to, suppose 1 siya si 1, then is equal to 2. Okay. Kabalo ta nga in between ani, no? From this vertical line. So, if x is 0, so, i-substitute na to diri, 0 plus 1, you have 1. Correct? Now, if x is equal to 1, so 1 squared plus 1, that is 2. Okay? Now, if x is equal to 2, so puli na to si 2 diri kay x, so 2 squared is 4 plus 1 is 5. So, in other words, na ano yung formaan ang graph. Okay? 1, 2, 3, x daw is 0, y is equal to 1. So let's use another pen. If x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. So 1, 2, this is it. If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. So if this is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, inana yung forma. Okay, inana ang forma alin niya. This is the graph of y is equal to x squared plus 1. Okay, now, klaro kayo, you have the vertical lines x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So, at this particular point, this is the vertical lines. And then, y is equal to 0. Meaning to say, mauna siya. No? This is y is equal to 0. So, but pasabot, we need to find the area of this region plus. Kaya muna ito ipangita. But here, ato naman siyang na-sketch, ato nang determine, kinsa sa duwa atong f of x o g of x. So, kay kani siya na graph is y is equal to x squared plus 1, mauna siya atong f of x. So, kaning y is equal to 0, mauna siya atong g of x. So, kabalo na ta. We can now simply use the formula in finding the area. Okay? So, we already knew that we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2. Bamalis lang. No? X is equal to 1, b is equal to 2. So, using the formula of the area is equal to, kato siya nga ha, our a is 1, our b is 2. Then, our f of x, kana, you have x squared plus 1 minus f of x minus g of x man siya. Our g of x is 0. D of x. So, klaro kayo, dali na din kayo. Simplify further, you have this one, you just copy x squared plus 1. D of x is minus 0, 0 naman din siya. Then, at this point, integrate. What is the integral of x squared? You have x cubed over 3. How about the integral of 1? You have x from 1 to 2. Okay? So, kung tayo calculate, so let's solve this one. Area. Simply, we will substitute 2 first. You have 2 cubed over 3 plus, halas ito, ipulin na ito kung x diri, so 2. Minus, kaya na po si 1 atong i-substitute, di ba? Ato naman siya i-substitute na po diri sa ng mga x. So, 1 cube over 3 plus 1. Okay? So, padayon tag-answer. What is 2 cube? That is 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. 8, you copy 3, then plus 2. Minus, what is 1 cube? You have 1 cube plus 1. Okay? So, you have A. So, what is 8 over cube plus 2? 8. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 8. You have 14 over 3. Minus 1/3 plus 1. You have 4 over 3. Okay? So, again, simplify. You have 14 over 3 minus 4 over 3. And that is, your area is 10 over 3 square units. Okay, this is it. Dali na kay kwaon ng area, no? Again, dali na kay siya makuha. Kung kay balo lang yun tang mag-determine kung kinsa atong or unsa atong ibutang nga f of x o g of x. So, para mahibaw-an nato which between those functions nga given, i-sketch jud nato siya first para ma-determine nato, no? Kung kinsa si f of x o g of x. Di ba si f of x katong ibabaw na graph, si g of x iyang ubos na graph. Okay? So let's proceed to another example, number 2. Okay. Find the area of the region bounded by the graphs of y is equal to x squared plus 2, y is equal to negative x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 1. Okay? So again, as I have said, i-sketch nato iyang graph. para dali na kayo na ito masolve. Okay, you have the solution here. Suppose you have here, okay, we need to graph. This is your x, this is your y. Okay? For the function y is equal to x squared plus 2. So, itong i-graph siya. Okay? Now, kabalo na taklas nga from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1. Suppose, muli si 1, no? Kana si 0. So, kabalo ta, if x is 0 daw, dili, you have y is equal to 2. Okay, if x is equal to 1, 1 squared 1 plus 2, you have 3. Okay? At ang pong kaon si fx is negative 1. So, 3 na Japon. So, in other words, ano na yung kuan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, negative 1. Negative 1. Okay. So, if x is 0, y is 2. If x is 1, y is 3. X negative 1, y is 3. So, mga inana na yung graph. Mura siya parabola, no? Dito. Okay, bounded by this graph. Kana. Okay. Na, ang isa na po na itong sketch. Si y is equal to negative x, no? So, if x is negative 1, kaya mag-negative 1 naman tayo. If x is negative 1, ipuin na ito din na, you have y is 1. If x is 0, of course, 0 po siya. If x is 1, y is negative 1. So, if x is negative 1, so 1 siya, diri. Diri. So, kung 0 si x, 0 po si y. Kung 1 si x, negative 1 si y. So, muna yung graph. Connect lang natin na yung points. So, klaro kay siya nga, it's aligned. So, this is the graph of y is equal to negative x. Kana siya, y is equal to x squared plus 2. So, meaning to say, kani siya atong isolve the area diri. Okay? Between 0 and 1. Okay? So, pag sketch na to karon sa graph class, klaro na kayo no nga kinsa atong ma-determine na f of x o g of x. So, klaro mo kayo nga naa siya sa ibabaw na graph, this would be your f of x. Okay? Kanina, man siya ubos anin na graph, mamaning ibabaw, nailinya siyang ubos, so this would be your g of x. So, kabalo na ka. Again, use the formula in finding the area. Kabalo naman ka, unsa imong gamiton na f of x o g of x. Sige, padayon ta. So, you have, na naman ta, no? Kani siya, it would be your A. A is equal to 0. B is equal to 1. Klaro naman kayo na, given na. So, using the formula of area, area is equal to, from 0 to 1, kaya mamani siya, AB. Then your f of x, kaya baro naman tayo, you have x squared plus 2. Minus, atong g of x kay negative x man. So, minus, enclose na nato sa parentheses. D of x. Okay? So, muna siya f of x minus g of x. So, padayon lang din ta. You have area is equal to 0 to 1. Simplify further, you have x squared plus 2 plus x d of x. Okay? Now, next, pwede na nato siya integrate diretso. You have, what's the integral of x squared? X cubed over 3. Kung sa integral ni x, kaya si x lang atong isunod. Plus x squared over 2. Kung sa integral ni 2, plus 2x. From 0 to 1. Okay? Now, dali naman kayo din siya, class, no? Kung i-substitute na to si 0 din na 0 na Japan siya, so si 1 na dyan itong makuhaan dali magamit. So, you have our area is equal to, substitute na to si 1 sa na yung mga x. You have 1 cubed over 3 plus 1 squared over 2 plus 2 times 1 minus 0. Minus 0 siya, class, kay 0 man yung value kung i-substitute na to si 0 ani tanan kang may x. Okay? So, simplify further. 1 cube is 1, so you copy 3, plus 1 squared is 1, so you copy 2 in the denominator. So, 2 times 1 is 2. Okay? So, add, that is 1/3 plus 1/2 plus 2, you have 17 over 6 square units. Okay? So, dali na kayo siya, class, no? Ang technique lang, Jude, no, in finding the area of a region between curves, dapat kay banuta mo determine kung unsa tong f of x ug g of x para dali na nato magamit si formula. So para kay nato ma-determine nato na siya, we need to sketch the graph. So klaro kayo, we need to sketch the graph first. Okay? So that's all for this session. So daghang salamat sa nag-request ani nga topic. Ug daghan pong salamat sa nag-follow, nag-subscribe, nag-like sa akong Facebook page. No? You can share it to your friends, yung mga silingan. Then continue to request or message me sa mga topic nga atong buhatan og tutorial videos. Ug don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Barry Umosa. Salamat sa tanan and good afternoon.